So today I'll be highlighting how to attach the kayak stabilizers to my kayak. So here's my kayak. Again, I made this little vertical storage just using 2x4s, so it works out great. My kayak fits just perfectly in my garage. And I just put these 2 hooks for the paddles, and yeah, it works out great. So let's get the kayak out so I can show you how the stabilizer works. So again, this is, I have a Pelican, it was Sentinel 100, that's what it was called when I bought this. And it was, again, cheap, it wasn't a fishing kayak or anything, and I did make a bunch of modifications when I go fishing. So for the biggest thing, I guess, for the stabilizers was getting these brackets, should say. And then this bracket, I got it from Pelican, and you can go there and it's basically it had an indentation. For to put in like a rod holder, but it didn't come with this bracket. So I ordered that from Pelican, and I just put it on with 4 rivets, and it's been a while, so you can kind of see like all the waterproofing stuff I put on. It's kind of getting messed up, but so let me show you how the stabilizers go on. All I do is I put this in. And all I do is just push this pin through and just latch it on, like so. And I'll do the same to the other side. Just like that. So that's kind of how it looks. I had to drill a hole while the stabilizers were in, to hole big enough that goes through that bracket and the stabilizer, so I could put those pins in. And yeah, it took several tries. I was just using a hand drill, but yeah, it worked out and it works good. While I'm at it, in case you haven't seen any of my upgrades. So again, this was just a recreational kayak. The seat was a very uncomfortable seat, so the first thing I did was I upgraded the seat. Well, the first thing actually I did was I added these handles, because they had these carry handle up here in the front and the back, and that's all pretty much they had. Didn't have anything else. So after I added these handles, so I could, initially I used to mount this on the roof top of my little car, and I took it out. So I needed a handle, and that helped. And then after trying out a few times, the seat that came with was very uncomfortable. So, and after a few hours, my back, I couldn't even walk. So the next thing I did was I needed to upgrade the seat. So I got this seat from Walmart. I think it was on sale for like $20 some, a little less than 30, I believe. And if you need to see how I attach that seat to the kayak, I have another video, so take a look at that. I'll put a link to that video in the description. And then the other modification I did was, since when I go out. It's not a pedal drive, obviously, and I didn't want to keep paddling while I fish, so I needed an anchor. So the next thing I did was I did this anchor trolley. I just bought a cheap anchor trolley kit that I got from Amazon. Again, I'll put those links in the description as well. And then I added this thing to tie on the trolley. And then I needed, obviously, rod holders so I mounted these two rails. I think they're put two on the side and one in the middle. And then the next thing I did was the paddle holder. So just mounted that on, and it holds the paddle great. I needed a couple more rod holders, so I mounted these two. I actually drilled a hole in and put on these slanted rod holders. And I also mounted this bracket, and this is just for my camera. Yeah, and then so that's about it. And then what I do is I'll have a milk crate. Has actually 4 more rod holders. Let me go get that for you so you can see. So this is the milk crate that I've used, and then I attached this 3 rod holders to it, just screwed with, I don't know if you can see, I put a steel plate behind and then screwed it from this side. Added also this big PVC that holds my anchor in here. The other thing I did was I have this tool holder where I'll put the fish gripper, pliers, that, or you can put pliers in the back. And I usually have 3 rods. Sometimes I might bring the 4th, but this holder I added later on. And what is that? Is for, so if you go late at night, you need to have a 360 light. And again, being the cheap person I am, I just said, hey, I have some PVC and like a broken fishing rod, so I just put that here. This serves as my 360 light. It's just a general flashlight with like a tube that I found that fit on top that'll light up. And yeah, it works great. And how I attach my milk crate to the kayak is I just have these like so, and it's pretty stable. It doesn't move at all. And then I can put my rods in, and then anchor in here. And then I'll have like my 3 little tackle boxes or some maybe knickknacks, drinks. And usually I have a little cooler that fits right behind my seat. And so if I go kayak fishing, this is the cooler that I usually take. It just fits right in there. I have the anchor tied to, this is a diver's line that has about, I think, like 75 foot of line. So I attach that to the anchor. I would attach this to the carabiner here. Oh, and then the other thing, I had these scupper plugs. Initially I was using like a different one that I got, just a generic one, but those actually didn't work too well. Yeah, these Pelican one works much better. There no water doesn't come through. So that's kind of how my kayak is. Just went out a little bit fishing on my kayak the other day, so I'll add that video so you can kind of see how it goes. So A lot of this stuff, again, I didn't want to spend a lot of money, so we'll have that camera mount there, and that's kind of how I go out fishing. So anyways, if this helps, I hope it does. And if you have any questions, feel free to let me know. Again, I just like this size because I can just throw the kayak straight in the back of my SUV, and I don't have to mount it on the roof or anything, and it just makes it really easy, and it's super light. I've seen those big kayaks with even the pedal drive system that can get pretty heavy, like over 100 pounds. This one's super light, and I can just pick it up. You saw me take it out. And again, it's easy to store. In case you wanted to see the rack, so how it is, it's just simple 2x4s, and on the top I just use those metal round things and screwed in a couple PVCs, and I put those pool noodles around it just to protect it. And the reason why I built it this way is I didn't want to drill any holes in the wall. I know some people, they just get like a 2x4 and just use that piece, mount it to the wall, drill into the stud, and then it works. But I didn't want to drill any holes in the garage, so I decided to just do it this way. And it works great, and if I ever move, it's pretty mobile. I can just bring it with me, or if I get a bigger kayak that fits the height, I can just probably widen those holders. And once I mount it, I do have a little bungee. I have a bungee that just wraps around the kayak, and I hook it on, and it keeps the kayak in place. So if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up, and if you haven't done so, please consider subscribing. And if you have any questions, like I said, feel free to ask me anything in the comment section, and I'll get back to you in a couple of days. Other than that, again, thanks for watching my video, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.